Hello and welcome to Matt's Mosh Pit, and tonight I'll be checking out We Should Be Buried Like This by Bloodred Hourglass. But before I get started, I just want to say thank you so much for all the love and support you've shown me and my channel so far. It truly means a lot, and I could not do this without you. So folks, Bloodred Hourglass is a band that was recently suggested to me. I don't really know much about them. I don't know where they're from, all that kind of good stuff. I've definitely never heard them before, but it was suggested to me because they said, the person who suggested it to me said there were some definite like In Flames kind of vibes to the band. And so all I had to hear was In Flames. You know, if you send anything to me as from a request and you remotely mention In Flames or sounding like In Flames or something to do with In Flames, I am 100% going to check it out. I absolutely love In Flames. So with that being said, we're going to check out We Should Be Buried Like This by Bloodred Hourglass. Okay, so I definitely do get the In Flames vibes, which is just awesome. The guy's vocals are fantastic. And if I'm correct, I think I see a solar guitar in there. And you guys know I love the solar guitars. And I'm, just seeing solar guitars and videos just make me super happy. So I think that's what I saw. You guys can correct me later if I didn't. But anyway, so far, I'm feeling the vibes. It's got what I love in the world. That was awesome. Thank you so much to the person who suggested this. You were not wrong. I absolutely loved it. I love the song was awesome. But the whole time I'm thinking about it is literally they're saying we should be buried like this, and it's like I want to be like when whatever my time is, when my time is up, whatever it is, I want to be buried like that. I want, like, you guys know I love the pyro. You know, I want the flames like, whoa. And then they had the lights. They even had like the smoke in the smoke streams, all that kind of good stuff. Everything that I love in the world, I feel like was in that video. And, you know, and it did seem like simplistic as far as like set design or whatever. But you know what? All you need is to be in like a warehouse with like a bunch of flames just and smoke, and then the light strips and stuff. That's what I want. Like, I'm telling you, if I was to pick out my funeral and how I was to be buried, I'd want to be buried just like that. So they're not wrong. So kudos to Bloodred Hourglass for, you know, at least showing people, you know, and, you know, hey, this is a solid way to be buried. At least for me it is. So anyway, awesome. It definitely checked off all the boxes, everything I love. The guy's vocals were fantastic. There was nothing off-putting there. The band sounded great. The drums sounded awesome. And so I'm very, very, very excited to hear more from Bloodred Hourglass. It's, you know, I feel like this might be one of those bands where I have to go out and download the rest of their discography. I think this is a relatively new song for maybe a new album that might be coming out, but either way, I need to find out more about them because they definitely check off all the boxes for me. And it could just be sheer excitement of the pyro, but, you know, either way, I thoroughly enjoyed it. So thank you very much to the person who suggested it to me, and you were not wrong. So big ups for you. Folks, you know, let me know. Is this band a band that you've been familiar with for a long time, or are they brand new to you? What are your thoughts? You know, let me know in the comments. And also, hey, if you want to have kind of a morbid kind of conversation, you know, when it's your time, is this something that you'd want to be buried like? Would you want the pyro and all that kind of stuff too? Or is it just me? So let me know in the comments. Folks, if you have not already hit the subscribe button, please hit the subscribe button. If you have, thank you very much for that. And now share this with your friends, all that kind of good stuff. So maybe they'll subscribe and we can grow this huge community together. It would be awesome. Don't forget to hit the like button and the I always forget the other notification button. Yes. Hit the notification button, share the video, all that kind of good stuff. But more importantly, please leave those comments. With that being said, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.